eco-fascism and mass shootings? I want to bring on Dr. Mustafa Santiago Ali, who is the Vice President of Environmental Justice, Climate, and Community Revitalization with the National Wildlife Federation. NWF.org is their website. And Dr. Ali, I hope I'm pronouncing your last name right?
Yes, you are.
Okay, great. In Christchurch, New Zealand, and in El Paso, two very, very high-profile shooters. The Christchurch shooter openly declared himself an eco-fascist and ranting about immigrant birth rates. The El Paso shooter didn't use the word eco-fascist, but in his manifesto or rant or whatever, he complained about water pollution and plastic waste and said that we're creating a massive burden for future generations. What is going on here? Eco-fascism? Really?
Yeah, actually, it's not a new thing. It's been around for a little while now. Environmental justice organizations, leaders have been talking about white nationalism, white supremacy, trying to separate communities of color to get them, to be against each other. And then also anti-immigration movements have been around, as we know, for quite some time. Then you begin to sort of couple that with the real serious challenges that exist in relationship to pollution, into environmental degradation, into climate change. They have been actually trying to, co-opt the language of inclusiveness and working together to address these issues, and began to overlay it.
Is this an attempt by white supremacists, white nationalists, and neo-Nazis to reach out to young people who are already predisposed to be concerned about the quality and nature of the world that they're inheriting, to reach out to them via their concern about ecology and the future, and then sell them on white nationalism and white supremacy?
Most definitely, it is. It is. Again, it's
a marketing campaign, essentially.
There is a marketing campaign, a re-education campaign. It is trying to reach those who feel disconnected, and to bring them into a world of hate and of violence.
So what can we do about this? How do we respond to this?
Well, the best thing for us to do is to actually put real facts out there in front of folks about how we can address some of these, problems that we are facing and that will come in the future. Instead of focusing on hate and separation and trying to, shrink certain populations, what we should be focused on is how do we lower our carbon footprint? How do we address the plastic pollution problem that we have? How do we address the deforestation problem that we have? How do we address the transportation routes that are putting a lot of pollution also into our atmosphere? There are solutions. There are folks who have been working on those. There are communities of color, along with other organizations, who have been putting forward solutions. So we cannot allow folks to co-opt the narrative and to make it one of distrust and separation. At this time, dealing with the climate crisis, we really have to come together.
Yeah.